Well, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Scout Prepper channel. Today I'm going to continue the theme of being organized in your gear with the Maxpedition Cuboid series of pouches. I showed you in the last video the Maxpedition Cocoon, which is a cool little 8" by 2" pouch for, as suggested by a user, rifle cleaning kit or gun cleaning kit. I showed you a fire kit in there. It could be some EDC stuff, some first aid. Well, this is a bigger series of pouches, the Cuboids. They come in a small, medium, and large. They are nesting. They do cost a little bit more than the Cocoon, but they're a great series of pouches. The difference is the Cocoon was solid. These are mesh, so you can somewhat see what you have in there. And I've got some gear in each one just to show you guys kind of the size comparisons and what have you. So what do they cost? I said it costs a little more. Well, where you're at about $13.50, $13.99 on the Cocoon, these are about $14 to $24 depending on the pouch that you select. But I will say, if you want all three, I can find these. You can find these on Amazon, as I did, for $56 for the whole set shipped, and I've seen them on eBay for about $60 shipped. So not terribly bad. You save a couple dollars off the big one and you pay about the same for the little ones, so no big deal. About 60 bucks for the set, 56 bucks for the set. Okay, so first of all, you may not notice this yet, but they are nesting. See what I mean? You can use the pouch. You can use the pouches in different configurations. In other words, you can have the big one down, and in it you can fill it with little pouches. You can have 3 little pouches, or you can have one of these and one of those, or what have you. So that basically this is your container of whatever you choose. It's a container, and it lets you keep your gear organized. So you can use this anything from travel luggage for a regular vacation. That way you can kind of see what's going on in each one. To, I'm thinking, if you're camping or hiking, maybe this is your whole food thing. So this contains some food. This has your littler stuff and your snacks or your spices or what have you, and it's all wrapped in here. And that way you pull out this one kit and you have everything right there ready to go, and it's easy to pack up and make sure you didn't leave anything. So pretty neat concept. They are mesh, so they're basically featherweight. I couldn't find an exact weight, but depending on the size, on my scale, everything looked to be about 1 to 2 ounces per pouch, depending on the size. That's pretty cheap. To give you the dimensions of them, where they're all 3 inches high this way, and then each one is a little bit off. This one is 13 by 10, the big one. This one's 10 by 7. And this one's 7 by 3, I believe that's correct. So that should give you the idea. I'll kind of show you. I put some stuff in there as representations. So for a snack kit, something like that, of course this barely has anything in it, but you see these snack bars, they don't even come close to holding the whole thing. Here's a package of marinade. It's bigger than that. So on the medium one, I put the whole Pathfinder store hunting, fishing, trapping kit in there with the slingshot, the snares, and the fishing stuff. So that all fits in there, and a million other things. Matter of fact, you put 2 or 3 of those kits in the medium one, and it's easy to see what you were doing. You know, I got the medium one really with the, I really needed the medium one the most, but I got the whole set just because I wanted to do the review with you guys. But I will have a use for all of them, but the medium one for me, I thought, okay, that'll be my hunting and fishing kit in my survival bag, no problem. And I'm probably going to get another one because it'd also be a good comms kit with things like maybe your strobe or beacon, your radio, batteries. So the medium pouch is really, in my need, going to be pretty useful. I can fit several different things in this medium size, like comms and signaling, like a hunting, fishing kit, trapping kit, things like that. So 10 by 7 one seems to be pretty ideal for me, but the small one also pretty nifty. I like it. It's compact, and I can see a lot of uses for this. For example, somebody mentioned on the Cocoon pouch, as I said, the gun cleaning kit. Well, this might be a little more robust because you can fit your boar snakes and all that stuff in here. But again, mesh, remember, you're not talking waterproof, clearly. Now, to give you some size comparison on the big one, I put 4 Mountain House meals, as you can see, in there. And I just folded them up, but 4 of them folded in half fit no problem, and there's still room to go because it can go a little bit taller. These aren't maxing out the height. Also in the large kit, you have this mesh divider here, so you can put stuff in the lid, put stuff in the bottom. And I thought immediately about maybe you know, maps and stuff up here if this was just in your regular small pack. and some of your bigger gear down here. And you can mix and match. It doesn't have to be all the same type of gear, but it is a way to organize so that you don't have to dig through your pack. You know, I grew up a lifelong Boy Scouter. I told you guys that before. I was an Eagle Scout and then working as a police officer. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people digging for gear and how it frustrates them where they leave something behind or they can't find what they're looking for when they need it or what have you. It's very important and convenient and less frustrating if you're a camper, a hiker, a police officer, a soldier, or whatever, that your stuff's organized. So these pouches kind of give you a way to do that. No big deal. I mean, a pouch is a pouch. Put in there what you want. Kind of show you the nesting capabilities of them, so no problem, right? You can roll, as I said, the whole set in there. You could probably, because this is so shallow, you may be able to stack 2 of the small ones, I'm not sure. But pretty versatile system, pretty affordable, and I don't want to mislead you, I forgot to show you that each one has the little mesh pocket at the top, so you can divide off the pouch one time with the mesh. And remember that this one could go in here. So in the medium one, you might divide it off with 2 small pouches that are similar, or 1 pouch and some loose gear, or what have you. Nesting pouches, that's a concept that you can figure out what to put in there. Well guys, for about $55, $60, I think this is a great set. They're Maxpedition quality. Even though they're mesh, Maxpedition still has the rugged nylon going on there with the Teflon coating, and it doesn't really matter on these again because they're not waterproof. They are completely mesh, but it lets you see what's going on. They're Maxpedition guaranteed, and they're really rugged. I like them. 60 bucks, good way to organize your gear. Okay guys, I appreciate the subscriptions and the likes. Keep them coming on the channel. Remember that Scout Prepper is actually part of a 3-channel network, scouttactical.com, which has Scout Tactical for the guns and gear, Scout Prepper for the emergency preparedness stuff, and Scout Hunter for all our hunting adventures and hunting gear. Check them all out on the web at scouttactical.com. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, and of course on the YouTube channels. And as always, thanks for watching.